All right, let's talk about Instagram. Obviously, Instagram now owned by Facebook, and so there's some cross when you talk about the advertising. When you buy your ads on Facebook, it gives you the option to buy them on Instagram as well. But a very, very effective tool. Something that, again, if you're in any kind of business that has a visual product of any kind, you have got to be on Instagram. You've got to get in the conversation to be a part of that. There's over 1 billion people are using Instagram every month. 500 million people are using Instagram stories every single day. Just think about that. Think about the fact that there are people posting and sharing the story of what's going on in their life every day. Think about the market research you can do as a company using that. Think about how you can interject yourself into the conversations of their every day with your product and service. 89% of those users, however, are also outside of the U.S. If you're a company that sells internationally, Instagram is a no-brainer. It's everywhere. Instagram will reach 112 million U.S. followers before the end of this year. It's very effective in the United States in the demographics that you're looking to sell in. Instagram is also the fastest growing social media platform in Canada, where other platforms are speeding up in the U.S., as we'll talk about in a little bit, and other things are growing. Instagram is just reaching into Canada. So if that's a market that you're selling in, a place that you must be in as well. Some thoughts when you're creating on Instagram. We have to understand some of the things and the nuances of it and how we should post to it, because it's so different. Facebook has one feel and one look and one concept about it. Instagram's a little different. And so let's talk about that a little bit. First and foremost, start with a great profile. Your profile and your feed and what people look at on your wall is so specific and so important to how that conversation goes. Whether your feed is a jumbled up mess or whether your feed is very clean and very organized and has all sorts of multi-image connections to it, however you want to do it, it's important that it relates to who you are as a company. And so make sure that that profile is accurate. Make sure your about sections are updated, that your profile picture looks right, that everything is set up properly to start with, because that's the foundation of what you need to build on. Secondly, create a tribe. This is so important. If you're going to be on Instagram, you have to create a group of people that are going to be your tribe online. They're the ones who are going to tell other people about your brand. They're the ones who are going to use your hashtags. They're the ones who are going to promote your products. And if you don't create that tribe, it's not just going to happen organically. You have to reach out to other people, engage, talk about your products and services, offer them value, and connect with one another to create a tribe. Thirdly, publish content with a goal. While we look and think about it as a picture site where you post great pictures and people interact with them, we also have to remember that we're a business and we have a goal. That goal may be simply just to brand. That goal may be simply just to delight our customer. It may be simply to connect with them on their day-to-day, but it should have a goal. It should have something in mind that we're trying to accomplish by putting it out there. Fourthly, we have to think about it this as speaking in our company's voice. That when somebody sees our Instagram feed and they see what we're putting out there content-wise, and then they read our print advertisement, and they see our Facebook page, and they look us up on Twitter, and they find us on Google, or whatever the connection may be, that our company voice is consistent. Often you'll find people where they'll speak in one tone on one site, and then you'll find them over on Instagram, and it's like a completely different company. You just end up with a lot of confused consumers who don't really understand who you are as a business. That's why it's so important that we organize that marketing, we organize our messaging, so that when we show up on Instagram and we're ready to start promoting our products, we know who we are, we know what we believe, and we can relate that to the customer. Number 5, show what you can do. These are great opportunities to show the beauty of your product. Before and after pictures of things that you have done, the customer testimonials of people that you have helped, the services that you can provide. These are the things, and this is the time to show off your company and how you can help. People are there to look. They're there to see. They're there to engage. And it's our obligation to give them something to see and engage with. Next, influencers. I know we already talked about it, but nowhere is it more necessary and important than on Instagram. You have got to find some influencers. You've got to find people who have already cracked the code, have already built tribes, who have already put out a persona and gotten a look. Find those people that fit your company and reach out to them. Message them directly on Instagram. Look them up online. Find that whatever you have to do, get a hold of the influencers that fit your brand and engage with them. You may have to pay them. You may have to give them free products. You may have to offer them free services. You may have to do something, but it is well worth it on Instagram to connect with influencers. It will grow your audience, and it will give you more exposure than you'd otherwise have. Number 7, and this was just simple, buy some ads. Just buy some ads. I know when we talk about these things, sometimes we're hesitant in advertising, and especially in the reach side of things, to really put the money down on digital advertising. But I can tell you for certainty that when you put money into Instagram ads, obviously more people see it, more people engage, more impressions are made, more reach happens, and more business takes place. You have got to think of a way to get to people that you otherwise wouldn't get to. And the only way to do that is to buy the ads, get out in front of those people, and let them see your products and services. We do it all the time in the physical. When we think about digital versus physical, in the physical we do it all the time. We walk up to people and we do demonstrations and we show them the product and we show them the service and we invest big money in trade shows and all sorts of different things to show them what we can do. We have to do the same on the digital. Buy the space, create a great product, position it properly, show it to the right people. Instagram can be an incredibly powerful tool, especially if you have a very visual product. Don't waste the opportunity. Build your profile, set up your space, build a tribe, find some influencers, buy some ads, grow your business.